Hi, today we are going to look at construction contract form, which is a Notion form, and then we will understand how we can create PDF files on automation once a response gets captured from this form. As you can see, this is a construction contract form which is opened up on the screen. And once a user fills in all the particular details in this field and they click on submit, the responses will go to the responses window inside this database. I want to create an automation system wherein once a response comes up over here, I want to be able to create PDF files on automation. For this, I'll be using a tool known as PDF Output. This helps me create PDF file on automation with the help of a Google document and a Notion database. So we'll already have the database available. We need to prepare a Google document, which will be a template file, and then we can create the PDFs on automation out of that. You can use this for anything such as reports, invoices, any contracts, certificates, quotations, or whatever you are generating on a day-to-day business, on a day-to-day basis for the business, so that you save a lot of time and automate everything. Click on create PDF and simply sign in with any of your account, and then we will understand the remaining steps for the automation. So let me quickly sign in, and then I will show you how the automation will work right inside your Notion database. First thing which we need to do is we need to connect the database, which is obvious. The second thing is we need to add the document. This document will be the template file where we will put all the content, whatever we want to generate in the construction contract. And finally, we can map all the fields of the database one by one onto the document and automate the entire process. So let us start with adding the database. So I'll click on add Notion database, and now it will ask me to add the database. So let me copy this database title which I have. I'll copy it, and let's go to the select pages screen, and let me put this database title right inside here. Okay, so I can select the particular form from this list and it gets added. Okay, so whenever you're adding a database, always enter the title inside this database field, search pages field, and add it. Do not add the database by selecting these pages from here, because in that case the experience will not be smooth and the database may not be added correctly. Okay, alongside this, if your database contains any relation properties, so let's say the construction contract form has a database A and database B added over here as a form of relation properties, you also need to add database A and database B over here inside the search pages. So in order to see the relation and roll-up values, you need to add all the relational databases which are used along with the main database. Otherwise, the PDF file created will not have any relation and roll-up values coming up. Okay. Let's click on allow access, and now I will be given access to the construction contract form, which I can use for the automation process. Sometimes it takes a while to load the database. So if your database is not showing up in this particular window, you can click on reload database, or you can click on refreshing the page to refresh it. It just takes a while to be able to see the database. So if it is not appearing, you can definitely try reloading the database once or twice and it will definitely appear. So please have patience in this process because it takes a little while to load the database fully. Okay. So I still do not see the construction contract form. Let me try refreshing this page once, and then it will surely be visible over here. Okay. So you can see the construction contract form is now visible. Click on this, and if you scroll down, you will be able to see all the properties of this particular database that we already have visible over here, one below the other. Okay, so all the properties are lined up. Now I need to add a document which will be a template file, right? So this that template will be converted to PDF. Click on add Google document. If you already have any construction contracts on your drive, you can use the existing document which you already have that can be converted as a template. Okay, but I do not have any such document available, so I will go with a demo document which it will create for me instantly. Okay, so you can see it has just added a demo document, and let me remove this top portion which I do not need. I have all these placeholders added over here. Okay, so anything that you see inside double curly brackets are the fields which are coming from the database, and these will be replaced with the values from the database. As an example, change order and dispute resolution. This field will be replaced from this particular column for the values that we have over here. So anything inside double curly brackets will automatically be mapped to the database and it will be replaced. If you want to add any property, simply click on copy. So let's say I want to add project timeline and milestone. I'll click on copy. I can go to the document and I want to put it anywhere. Okay, so I will use Control V or Command V on my keyboard and paste it. So simply copy and paste the properties onto the document one by one for everything wherever you want to map it. Okay, so we can do live mapping inside the document wherever you want to do it. So once it is all mapped, we are set to generate the PDF. My mappings are already done, so I'll not repeat that. Few things to configure is you have this PDF file name. So I want to create the PDF file by the scope of work column, whatever is present over here. So my PDF file will be named as per this particular column. So I will select scope of work, and my files will be named as per that. Okay. Alongside this, if you scroll to the right side, you have these traditional columns: generate PDF and PDF file. If any record is marked as ready to generate, the PDF will be created for those specific record right inside the database. Okay. So all things are set. Let's click on download PDF. And now I will be expecting the PDFs to come up directly inside the database in this particular column. Okay. It also downloads the PDF onto your downloads directory. So you can see that it has downloaded the PDF right over here. And it has generated right inside the database. Click on this, and now you will be able to see the particular document all mapped with the corresponding values from the database. Okay. Let's open up the second record, which is about to populate. Let me click on this, and you have another file which has been created with all mappings. So we just created two different files one after the other with all the mappings coming from the database. This is how easy it is to use PDF output. Okay. The best part of this tool is once everything works correctly, click on setup Notion automation, and now it will automate this entire process forever. This means you do not need to use PDF output dashboard ever again to create the PDFs and automation. What you instead need to do is once a user clicks on submit and the response comes up over here, you simply need to mark this records as ready to generate, and it will automatically turn the PDF right over here. So every time a user submits a response, just put it as ready to generate, and the PDF file will be stored right over here in the PDF file section. So this completely makes it handy, and it works 24/7, 365 days, and the automation functions as and when you just add the data and put it to ready to generate. I hope this explanation was clear to you and you take advantage of this. If you still have questions, use the chat bubble and send me a message right away. I'll be able to reply you as soon as I see it. Otherwise, you can simply go to the contact section at the bottom of the page and send me an email with your issues on this. I'll be able to take up any issues which you might have. You even have a free demo session available, so make sure to take advantage of the free demo session where I will be able